hometown station. Jason Endicott with you till 7 o'clock tonight. Right now, 5:10. And all hour, from 5 to 6 right now, we're going to be speaking with administrators and parents from Albert Einstein Academy, the website ealas.org. And they are a charter school and academy here in Santa Clarita. They are currently serving junior and and senior high level students. And joining me in the studio right now is Edward Gika. He is the principal for Albert Einstein Academy. Edward, we appreciate you coming in the studio.
Well, thank you for having me.
Talk to me about your education background. Where did you come from? How did you become involved at Einstein?
Well, originally I'm from Buenos Aires, Argentina, and came here to this country and was kind of immersed in an American public school system. So for the most part, ended up working my way and went to university and became an educator. It was maybe 3 years ago that I was speaking to some people and felt that we could do better. Didn't want the state necessarily to teach kids. And we just felt that we could create a school whereby we could give a college preparatory program with an integrated focus and really push both the letters, the arts, and the sciences. And that's why we are the Albert Einstein Academy for Letters, Arts, and Sciences.
And the junior high and the senior high program continues to grow. You guys are serving which grades right now?
We are currently serving 7th through 11th grade. Next year they will matriculate and we will create the 12th grade program.
And your agreement with the Heart District just got renewed, it was earlier this year, I think, right? So
Exactly.
It got extended another several years.
5 years we got a renewal. Right.
5 years, and this will be a softball question, but why do you think they renewed for 5 years? Based on what?
I think that they find that our program is very, very sound. They recognize that we have a high caliber program, and scores aren't everything, but in our first year we posted a 908 API, and I think they were very much impressed by that. I'm impressed by the caliber of our students and the acumen of our teachers, and I think they recognize that as well.
We're in studio right now with Edward Gika. He's the principal of Albert Einstein Academy. We're going to be speaking with parents and people involved at Einstein all hour long here. Morning, Edward, if you could also talk to me about charter schools versus public schools. You will hear people say that the quality of education, public education in Santa Clarita is great. And you will also hear some people question, why would we need a charter school up here? And maybe you could talk about what the differences are between what you guys do versus not just any of the schools out here, but a public education in general. I don't want to disparage anybody's educational approach or anything like that, but what are you guys doing that would be an alternative to what's already out there right now?
Well, the magic really is in the numbers. The very fact that we could cap our classes at no more than 25, that just means more individualized attention. That means more focus on what we're doing. And we can then start to bridge the gap between what's happening in the home and what's happening at the school. We're really a community school, and you're absolutely right. There are fantastic schools out here. I don't see any reason why we shouldn't have another one. And I know that the population in Santa Clarita is growing. There's really a need for more schools that do cap their classes and their enrollment so that teachers aren't overwhelmed and they have the resources that they need in order to teach. On top of that, we can streamline the focus, whether it's in terms of the resources and the funds or the needs of the students themselves. So our teachers get to know every single student. We know their families. It's really a community coming together to create a school. We can also then offer different programs in a charter school that sometimes the public schools can't because of lack of funds. And so we are able to, at my charter, to offer various programs in languages, Arabic, Latin, Hebrew, Mandarin, Spanish. We can really focus on the arts, which are usually the first things that are cut out of a public school because of lack of funds. And so our theater program, our music program, those kinds of things I think make the difference in education.
The parents that are listening right now that are interested, that maybe have their kids somewhere else, or maybe they're homeschooling, or they're in a public school wherever they're at, and are interested in Einstein. What's the enrollment process like? When do parents need to get involved? How do parents find out more?
Well, basically all you have to do is apply to the school, and if we have fewer applications than there are seats, then everybody is in. When we have more apps than positions, we go to a public lottery like many other schools do.
Right.
And right now, we're really impacted. This year, the 7th grade had about 180 on a waiting list.
Wow.
So there's a real demand there, if not on some levels a desperation to get into a school that can really meet the needs of their kids.
And 7 through 11 right now, you guys are serving about how many students total?
We have about 350 students right now.
350 students and 180 on a waiting list. That's huge.
That's right.
Probably a testament to, the quality of stuff that you guys are doing.
Yes, I won't even say we were fortunate. It's just a lot of hard work, and we have very invested teachers. And in a charter school, what you can also do is, for the autonomy that we have, we also are, of course, accountable to state tests and everything else. But I find that what motivates our teachers is that if we put them at their areas of strength and allow them the mastery of their profession, they will work round the clock to ensure that they're giving an adequate education, not an adequate, an excellent education, I should say, to their kids.
Edward Gika is our guest. He is the principal of Albert Einstein Academy. They are currently serving 7 through 11 and growing to 12th grade in a year.
And yes, next year.
I have that right. 7 through 12th forthcoming. You want to find out more information, ealas.org, but we're not going anywhere with our Einstein friends. I'm going to call you all my Einstein friends. You like that?
You're our friends.
All right.
Thank you.
And we're going to be speaking with various people throughout the hour, so we hope you'll keep it here. We've got a traffic update coming up in just a bit. Edward, thank you for coming in.
Thank you very much for having me.
Appreciate you taking the time. Traffic update in just about 2 minutes' time. Keep it